Tonight at the intersection, a very special show. Wheeler Walker Jr. will be there. Tickets still available. SectionLive.com. If you're listening and you can't make it tonight, he's going to be at the Machine Shop in Flint on Saturday, which is a great venue to see a show. Have you played the Machine Shop? Let me give you a proper introduction. Wheeler Walker Jr. is here. Hi, Wheeler.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've talked to you guys on the phone, but it's so much better to be here in person.
We agree.
Yeah, it's better
it
for
is
us,
better.
too. Yeah.
Have you played the Machine Shop before?
I don't. I'm looking at my tour manager. He's saying
You're going to have a great time.
He's saying no, so I don't think I have.
It's a great crowd, too.
So tonight you can go on tour with Wheeler for a couple days. Tonight at the intersection. Tomorrow night, St. Andrews Hall in Detroit.
Oh,
and
that's a
then
good venue, too.
on Monday, or rather on Saturday at the Machine Shop. If you really want to go, keep going with them to Phoenix next Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a fun show to see.
Oh yeah, that's I'm just doing a live podcast there. We're doing I think I'm gonna do Ari Shafir. You know him? His
Yeah,
podcast.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the All Things Comedy Podcast Festival. Well, that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
that's not a show.
That's not
just
a show.
That's just a hang.
For listeners in other areas of the show, you'll be in Nashville at the Cannery Ballroom. Listeners in Illinois, Joe's on Weed Street on December 7th. So show's coming up. WheelerWalkerJr.com. A new album's about to come out too,
Yeah,
right?
WW3 coming out November 30th. It's my first. What in the world's going on?
What is wrong
man?
with
Yeah,
you?
what are you doing
I'm Wheeler
over
Walker
there?
Jr. You can't just mess around with my appearance. It's my first love album. It's an album of it's a love album to my wife and my son.
Yeah, you
It's
just got
beautiful.
married and had a
Just got
baby.
married, had a son.
Yeah.
His name is W.W. Wheeler Walker III.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call him Trey, but so everyone thinks my album's about World War III, which it ain't. It's
Right.
It's named after my son, but it will be World War III putting this album out. Being this dirty in country music.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
There's always war with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
well,
for
you're-
those who aren't familiar with Wheeler Walker Jr., we normally when we have an artist on, we'd play their music sort of as a walk-up, like they're coming in, just like on any of the show. Can't really do that. So if you are a VIP, you'll get segment 17 when Walker will play, and we'll play some of the music there.
It's a lot like the Yodel Kid. We should
Yeah.
have played some of that.
Oh.
You love him.
Yeah, I love the Yodel Kid.
Yeah,
My
who
music is
doesn't?
like the Yodel Kid. If the Yodel Kid was it's like Yodel Kid mixed with Andrew Dice Clay. man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I've always said to
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
the Yodel
by the
kid
way,
were older and good.
I just hate that kid. It's just like, well, what was? I should have just gone and played for free at Walmart, right?
Right.
That would have been my.
Right, instead
That's
of humping it across the
yeah,
country.
that's your
what am
ticket to the high life.
I'm wasting my time, playing gigs for money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not in the Pop-Tart aisle,
Yeah.
I mean, you can play guitar as well as him, obviously. You do have a belt buckle? 'Cause
I
that
can
seemed to be
play
a big
guitar
selling
your
point.
better
belt
than him,
buckle.
and I can yodel better than him too.
I believe it.
And I've gone through puberty.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you sing a love song, it would mean something.
Yeah,
Like when you
exactly.
write a song for your wife or for your son, it makes sense.
Yeah, he's singing. It was his first song about like he's like loves this woman.
Lovesick, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wasn't it written by the rock stars in Florida Georgia Line?
Yeah, yeah.
think
It
Right.
was?
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
people are helping him?
Yeah.
And Jared from Subway.
Yeah.
And Jared also a co-writer.
It's sponsored
Yeah, I
by
had
Jared.
yeah.
everyone's doing these diss tracks nowadays. I was thinking about doing a Yodel Kid diss track, but then my managers wouldn't let me do it. They're like, you can't make fun, because I had a diss track ready. It's called Neverland. I was gonna like, you should be Michael Jackson should take you to Neverland, and they got upset about, I don't know why, but they said you can't do that.
Yeah.
I
And
think
listen,
we're
I've
doing great.
broken a lot of rules in country music. I guess that was one they could
Yeah.
wouldn't let, line they wouldn't let me come on.
Yeah.
Suggest that a child, yeah.
When does
I think you should do it anyway.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, why not?
Exactly.
Yeah,
what's
embrace the outlaw.
What's the worst that can happen? I'm already banned. I mean, like, I'm on a radio station right now promoting a show, and you literally can't play my music.
Right.
And promoting my new album that
Right.
you can't play any songs from.
We should. Do you have a radio single? Like, do you send out radio singles?
No,
Clean
there's,
versions?
there's people. It's gotten big enough now where some stations actually make their own edits.
Gotcha.
Because I don't. I refuse to
Yeah.
to make clean edits. So stations now will. We want to play this, so they'll. So
Do they replace the words like "Die Hard"
no, they'll
when you
just
see
put-
it on cable?
They'll just put,
Or
like kind of like a shh sound.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is just like, so the song is called shh, 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 ain't nothing left.
what if that version became a massive hit?
Yeah, and I got to go out there on the Tonight Show and start singing shh, shh, shh.
You don't get royalties. Do you think the Yodel Kid has been offered drugs or sex?
Yes.
Since he's been famous?
Yes.
I
Really?
saw him the other day.
Coachella.
I saw him
Both.
the other day on a he was playing at a sorority house, which I think is child abuse.
That doesn't seem right.
Doesn't seem. It doesn't,
I don't like that,
no,
Wheeler.
You're with me.
It's,
I thought-
no,
I am.
it's awkward.
And,
It's weird.
Listen, I say I hate the Yodel Kid, and I do, but what I really hate is what he stands for, and his family pushing him out and doing it. And also, I think what got me so upset was this Yodel Kid. Oh, he's bringing old school country back because he loves Hank Williams, and then this first single is Florida Georgia Line, pop country garbage. I'm just
Right.
like, what are we?
They sold out quick. That family.
yeah, they sold
that
out.
kid
and-
was like, man, I love Hank, the old stuff, and everyone's like, oh, old school country is coming back. That's what I love, and then
Right.
it's like he sold out like while they were like before they even took the wallet out.
Right.
Like they were just
Oh yeah.
before the
Yeah.
offer came in, he just like, yeah, I'll sell out now.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not the kid, It's
no,
just-
every adult
Of
around
course.
that kid is taking advantage
I
of
think
him,
that's what-
like
I mean, that-
disgustingly.
if I do a diss track, it should be about them, but no one cares about them, so I got to go after. it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I would enjoy that. A diss
Yeah.
track on Yodel Kid's family.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're the worst.
Getting the aunts and the uncles brought into it. Get that grandpa who apparently can't yodel either.
What?
He needs to be knocked down a peg.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh,
couldn't
you
agree
always
more.
go
I don't
after
even know what you're
Gramps.
talking about, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, old people and the young are the
Well, no,
easiest to knock down, and they should be.
Well, yeah, I could
The
knock
kid-
down. I could knock down his grandparents probably easier than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. Wheeler Walker Jr. is here.
And where am I playing tonight again?
The intersection.
It's a cool place.
It
It is. It's a
badass.
great
Because I
venue,
feel like
yeah.
last time I played a smaller room that's connected to it.
Yes, exactly.
The
You were in
stash.
the front part of it.
Yeah, I was playing because I remember. Now I remember it. I was playing the stash, which is the front, and Third Eye Blind was playing the.
That's right.
Really?
I went- yeah.
yeah. And now you're in the big
And
room,
now
and
I'm
they've
Third Eye
been
Blind.
killed.
Yeah,
Can you do jumper?
I don't. I just remember we were getting. I was in the dressing room getting ready. I just heard do 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 do. I was like, oh, dude. I was like, I had like high school flashbacks. I'm like, what am I doing?
What's happening
I didn't
here?
like
Yeah.
this song 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like,
forgot about that.
I spent 20 years getting that song out of my head.
I know, and
here we
there-
are, right
and
back
there it
again.
is.
They were. This is weird. They were in the news today. Their original guitarist or bassist just came out and said they ripped me off of all of my semi-charmed money. And I'm like,
Oh,
what took
no.
you what took you so long? Did you?
Yeah. Did he just realize it?
Yeah, he's like, we've been on tour for 15 years. Where you been?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I don't know.
Wheeler Walker Jr. here, part of the Dragon Energy Tour tonight at the intersection.
Has anyone that you've made fun of confronted you, either knowing that it's a joke or brought it up in that manner, or has anyone gotten pissed?
Like Garth
yeah,
Brooks.
yeah. All the time. Garth Brooks put out a cease and desist on a YouTube video of mine.
He didn't really.
Yeah, he
he
did.
Did he really?
And
I would
my,
assume he wouldn't.
and my lawyer said but basically my lawyer said, listen, what you did is he can't sue you, but he can make your life. He's not got enough lawyers to make your life miserable.
Right. Yeah.
So just lay off.
Calm
him.
down.
Just
Yeah.
pretend he's not fat for a little bit. Because I was making fat jokes.
Yeah.
You can't get sued for calling a fat guy fat.
Right.
No.
But he is
No,
fat, and
no.
then, but I think he just got upset about that.
Yeah.
And so they said just lay off him.
Yeah.
For a while. So I do now on local radio. I call him fat. Just
Yeah.
a little local radio.
Yeah. He's not paying attention to this.
Yeah, no. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
heard he's very vindictive. Seth Meyers was on maybe Stern recently and was talking about when Garth Brooks was a host on there, and they had asked him if he had ever gotten in trouble with anyone or whatever, and apparently they were busting on Garth Brooks, and Garth Brooks called like the president of NBC. This was back in the era when Garth Brooks used to have his specials on NBC all the time,
Okay.
and said, "I'm done with NBC. You are not allowed to make fun of me one more time
On Seth Meyers?
Weekend Update."
Or, okay, so SNL.
when he was
everyone
with
thinks
SNL.
these country guys are so tough. These guys crying to the network like,
Yeah.
don't make fun of me. I'll lose the weight. It's like, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
I hate that guy.
I think the joke was something like before he was married to Trisha Yearwood, when the rumor was he was cheating on his wife with Trisha Yearwood, and Garth
true.
said it was true, and he said that's offensive to Trisha and to my wife Sandy. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
someone
mean, I'm
tells
sure
me-
it is a bummer for both of them.
Someone tells me his ex-wife was not going to sue, because she was probably fine with the jokes while she was getting cheated
Most
on.
likely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Probably
Yeah.
one of the few things that she enjoyed.
Are they fixing the camera on me?
Yeah.
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 Trying to get that full mug in
got-
there.
Yeah.
I got nervous.
A little off center.
Wheeler
Well, now
Walker
I'm
Jr. with us.
psyched about this show. It sounds like a good venue.
Yeah, I
It
think
is.
you'll have a
It's
great time.
great,
Probably a
yeah.
great crowd. Tell us about so you're working on the album.
Well, it's done, and we're there's a. I wish I could tell you some song titles, but I take it back. I can't tell you any song titles.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the first single was it's love songs, like I said to my wife and my son.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Got to my left, he's reading song titles and just
Yeah.
kind of giggling.
Yeah.
It's not,
Yeah.
I mean, love to me they're love songs, but
Yeah.
my mind's a little.
Well, you have
wacky.
you have a couple that you could say them. Like, I mean, it would be okay to say "anal in the dishes"
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean, I was just sitting around.
or "even when."
Yeah.
That
Even
one,
when
that one is obviously
I mean,
okay
that was
to say.
a good one. It's like I love you even when you annoy me, kind
Yeah.
of. But I don't
Yeah.
use the word annoy, and I
That's
love
a real love song.
Yeah.
yeah, and like anal in the dishes was just kind of like
Yeah.
I think describing it would get you guys in trouble, but just
Yeah.
that's
That it's different. Yeah.
going from the outlaw life to being at home and the stuff
Yeah.
I used to do. Go crazy out on the road. Now I'm just more of a kind of a
Yeah, it was sex,
family
drugs,
man.
and country. And yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it was like
right?
and
Sex,
Yeah,
drugs,
yeah,
sex,
yeah.
drugs, and country's gone to anal in the dishes.
Yeah, yeah. So-
Wheeler Walker Jr.
That's
here.
really nice that
Was
you
it-
clean up.
Was it this album was produced? Was it the same producer who did Sturgill Simpson and Chris Stapleton? Is that right?
Yeah, Dave Cobb, who's done.
Damn.
Dave Cobb has done all three of my albums, and this is the first one I did. I did the first two in his basement, and this one I did in Studio A, RCA Studio A in Nashville, which is the first time I recorded there. That's where that's one of the best, most historic studios in country music history. I'm literally standing singing. I'm standing where Elvis stood, standing where Dolly stood to sing Jolene. It's
Right.
like,
That's awesome.
crazy,
it's
man.
crazy to do. And I'm cursing up a storm, which is. You got mixed feelings because I'm in the studio where Waylon recorded all his great stuff, and it's just like, the room kind of affects you. It's just like knowing there's that much history in it.
Right.
It was cool.
Is there anyone who doesn't? Is there anyone in the studio or in the offices who they don't realize what you're doing back there, and they might be walking by, like you're
just some-
anal in the dishes?
Just some session guy. Our bass player couldn't make it today. Just play the bees.
Yeah,
Okay. All
right.
right.
Well, no, because it's my it's
Yeah.
it's the guys we've done 2 albums together. Everyone there are people we've worked with
Okay.
now for 2
Okay.
records.
Gotcha.
They know what's going on.
Yeah.
And this guy Dave Cobb who produced it. He runs the studio now, so it's kind of he
It's his
does what
thing.
he does what he wants.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I wonder, but what about live shows then? You ever get somebody where, like, somebody says, "Oh, I'm going to go to a movie," and then they go to a movie without paying attention to what it is. Somebody sees, "Hey, Wheeler Walker Jr. is in town.
That's been
a
happening
country guy," and
That's
then
been happening a lot recently because we just toured with Kid Rock, and I would open up and I'd look and there's old ladies and kids, and then I'd feel bad. Then I'd think about it for a second. It's like, what are you doing at a Kid Rock show? It's like,
right.
Oh yeah, he sings about pee all day.
yeah.
and
So-
he's not G-rated. I mean, I played the song. I'll just give you the letters FUB, and there's a 8-year-old boy sitting there, and then I get self-conscious, but I'm thinking, what's he doing at a Kid Rock?
Well, he's looking.
Right.
Does Kid
Yeah.
Rock? Is his show
Yeah.
back to like girls in cages, and then that big sign that says Cadillac P?
Well,
with,
yeah,
like,
it's
fireworks.
That's what I'm saying. There's
Yeah.
strippers. There's stripper poles and there's strippers
Yeah.
dancing. It's
Exactly.
That's not where a kid should be.
Right.
No,
And then I'll
it's not.
dedicate a song to the kid just to kind of rub it in.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
That's
I love it.
hilarious.
He's in a trailer park somewhere right now getting your song lyrics tattooed on his neck.
Right. That kid's life is best it's ever been.
Oh, absolutely.
I really, again, because your new album is coming out and looking at the song titles, I'm imagining right now you on a stage pointing at an 8-year-old and saying, "I'm going to dedicate this to you." The song is "All the Pee You Will Slay."
Well, that's about a love. That's a ballad to my son. I'm just because I was looking at him.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking at
So
him.
it makes sense.
I'm looking at him in his crib. I'm just like, man, when you get older, all the because he's
Right.
gonna have my good looks and talent, and his mama's good looks. He's gonna be a pea machine. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I'm just thinking about. So I wrote a song, and we're actually gonna record a video for it.
Yeah.
In Studio A, so it'll look like those classic old country videos.
Right.
Awesome.
That's gonna be great.
I can only imagine.
as-
He's gonna have a giant uncirced penis and the biggest boobs. That's what
Well,
I'm
he's
picturing
gonna have
right
what-
now.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
all everything.
I mean, it's almost like I can live vicariously because I ain't gonna cheat on my wife, so it's gonna be cool to watch. He's gonna be the only kid who's gonna come home and like have to give graphic details.
Yeah,
really
smell my
fast.
fingers, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe shoot a little bit with your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teach him how to do
I
creep
mean,
shots.
you're gonna. I'm sure you'll do the same thing. You have two
And
young
then here I
boys.
am making fun of the
Yeah.
bad parenting of the Yodel kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're not making cash off of
You're
it.
teaching them
Yeah.
the right way.
Well, exactly. I'm not
Yeah.
making him. I'm not making him play the Opry and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
You're
play
not
that
doing
song
anything
for my
horrible.
boys. I have 3 young boys.
Oh yeah,
It'll probably be like
I'll
you know.
Yeah.
It'll be my cats on the cradle.
Well, when
Yeah.
you drove around, like you and your dad in the Ford pickup up
Yeah.
north in no man's land,
Yeah.
listening to Conway Twitty.
Yeah.
This is it.
Dad would always tell me, "Hey, hear this guy? He plows."
Yeah.
You know what's funny is because I think about that stuff and all that. Like you grew up listening to Conway Twitty.
Yeah.
All that stuff was the same stuff. It was just they spent their time thinking of metaphors.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm just like, my
Yeah.
thing is, it's 2018.
You don't have to do it anymore.
Someone,
Yeah.
what do we need metaphors for? Just
Right.
sing, say the word. You know.
Yeah.
We got YouTube. We got free beer and hot wings. We got podcasts. It's like why do I gotta?
You don't have to.
Why do I have to cover my stuff up? You know, it's like, and that's why country music is so upset with me, and they're so angry. Is I'm selling. I've got my first 2 albums were both top 10 country records, and they're like, "Shh, don't tell anybody that
Yeah.
you can sell
Yeah.
records without the radio." Or basically, what they're saying is, don't let the secret get out that you can do it without us.
Yeah.
You're not in the good old boys club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm on my own label and I'm doing my own thing and I'm playing. And here's where they're really upset is I'm on the country charts playing country music, which none of these other guys are. I mean, Florida Georgia Line's playing. I don't know what you would call that.
It's,
I mean,
it's pop with a
Yeah.
little bit of
Yeah.
a twang.
well, I did. Steve Earle described it as the example. What I always say is it's hip hop for white people who don't like black people.
It's hard to argue with.
All right.
Hard to argue
I
with.
can buy that.
And my thing is, you
That
know
sounds
what?
about right.
When I listen to that garbage, I'm just like, I like NWA. I like Dr. Dre. If I want to listen to hip hop, I'll listen to Killer Mike or something.
Yeah.
Why am I going to listen to Florida Georgia Line rap, especially rap about coolers on the back of a truck? And it's like,
Yeah.
there's actually good hip hop out there. I don't need to listen to the cracker version.
Wheeler Walker Jr. You go to WheelerWalkerJr.com. You can pre-order the album WW3. You can also check out the tour of all the upcoming stuff. He's going to hang and do segment 17 with us so we can have him play some music as well. Wheeler, great to see you in person.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. It's good to finally meet
Yeah.
you guys. I
course.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Go see Wheeler tonight at the Intersection. Get tickets, sectionlive.com.
Follow all of his social media.
Yeah.
He is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm ruthless. I don't care. I mean, I go after everybody.
Your Instagram's my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
That's
Yeah,
so funny.
Oh my
I'm the
goodness,
only artist
man.
out there I think who insults his fans on social media.
It's so great.
It's great.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow him on Twitter as well.
Yeah, absolutely. At Wheeler Walker Jr. We're rolling? A special segment 17.
Okay.
We weren't going to do a 17 today, but I'm delighted that we are. Wheeler Walker Jr. is in town tonight playing at the Intersection and has agreed to stay and play. We said on the network you can't play any of your songs on the radio.
Any of your music.
I kept it clean.
You did a
You
great
did,
job.
you did great.
There was the one time
Yeah.
when Justin's
Yeah.
phone went off where you wanted to tell him to quit fucking with your appearance, which
No,
I was.
I was about to scream at him, but I don't know him well enough to say
I-
fuck or shit.
next
okay,
time,
yeah.
But I can curse and everything.
You
now.
can.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
we're going already.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. Yeah.
we-
Justin can't stop interrupting
gotta
a
yell at
minute
him.
into things.
So wait a second. So when we're on the air, he plays another station, and then
Yeah.
and then we start another section, and he comes in and goes, "When do
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah.
start?"
Hey,
yeah.
can I?
Yeah. He's the guy that we tasked to make sure this show runs smoothly.
Yeah.
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 It's, it's
Yeah.
real smooth.
When he was listening to another show, he was streaming what we were doing. He could have just listened in the moment, but he was listening to the delayed version.
He says, I can hear you, which is good.
Yeah, we know you can
because
hear us.
we want you to hear this. Do better.
Actually,
He doesn't
you know
like
what?
this
we
right
got
now.
Lost
No, he's
because
really-
do people know that you're like basically in a building that's under construction?
Yeah,
Oh,
we've bitched about it a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, we've
Because-
mentioned it a time or
Because
two. Yeah.
we were outside like this can't be the building because he had to come out and get us. I'm like,
Right.
this can't be it. It's like this building.
It's dilapidated.
Yeah.
Like, do we wait out here till they finish the building? That's what we were saying.
That's what we've asked a few times. Can we wait outside until you're done?
You know, Bert Kreischer. He had been here once before they had started construction, and the last time he was in town would have been last fall,
Yeah.
I believe. And so it was really under construction like it is now. And he, for a moment, thought we were screwing with him and was like, I'm not going in there. Where's the building that I came to last time? We're like, no, this is it. He's
It's
like, no,
it.
it's not. You're not going to get me. You're not going to kill me in that abandoned building. So,
Yeah, I mean, I was outside like I thought this was a prank too. You know,
It would be a
Like
good
I would,
one.
I would just like fall down.
Yeah, except it's just on us because what they did was promise us that we would be quarantined from construction, and then when black mold and concrete dust showed up in our lungs, then the sales team moved out, and now we're still here.
So I actually asked him in the hallway. I was like, "So are we safe in here?" And which actually made me more scared. His answer was like, "Yeah, we tested it." You know?
Yeah.
You're safe if you're here a little.
What they said was, so in here, when we get off, we have to start this industrial air scrubber. You saw them in the hallways.
Yeah, they run
They actually-
24 hours a day.
Yeah, they actually told us now the parts of the building that don't have these, like the bathrooms, don't spend too much time in there.
Oh, don't spend too much time in the bathroom.
Yeah, in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Which
Like
is-
how much time? No time given.
Yeah, I don't need that much
Yeah.
time in there, really.
But I was gonna say that's where I spend the most time.
Right?
No,
It's
really.
a great
yeah.
time.
I'm here first thing in the morning, and typically I've had nothing but
Yeah, first thing in the
pizza
morning
to eat.
with some coffee.
Yeah.
Don't spend too much time in the bathroom. Oh, no problem.
Yeah, I take 20 minutes to wipe what I did to my belly
I was
the night
gonna say,
before.
You tell me, sit down on the toilet, and you'll get black lung if you don't get off. I'd probably push a little harder.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. It's the wiping again. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
I wipe. I wipe until there's blood.
Me too.
Yeah, until you're spotting a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that.
The new album, WW3,
I'm definitely
comes.
sensing sorry to interrupt the plug, but I want you to continue. But sorry to. I was just gonna say. I like this version of the show better. We can talk about wiping.
Yeah.
I do
I mean,
too.
we could have
Yeah.
talked wiping before, but you would have had to say he would have had to say, yeah, there's too much you know what there, instead of saying, yeah, there's just shit everywhere.
Yeah.
This is a little
Yeah.
more, this is normal.
Yeah, but again, where you don't, country radio doesn't talk about wiping.
no.
That's
No.
why I hate it.
That's my problem with country radio. Not enough
Can
wiping.
you imagine how long it takes Garth to wipe?
Oh my
Hey,
god.
gotta be
how does he
hours.
wipe?
He has to have has to have someone. For that.
I was about to say, I bet it takes him zero time because he's got someone to do it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if I wasn't massively obese, which I am, and he is too, if I had the money for it, sure, why not
Oh,
have
yeah.
someone
yeah.
put their hand in your
And
shit?
if somebody paid me enough, I'd be Garth's turd elf
Yeah,
or
right.
whatever he's got that helps him.
What's the number? Give me a number.
That way,
How about $100,000 a year to wipe Garth's ass?
$100,000 a year.
No.
Plus, yeah.
Plus room and board.
you get to fly on a private jet.
Yeah, you get to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you can sell the shit on eBay.
yeah.
You're gonna.
But like
Okay.
you own all the shit. You can
I
do
own
whatever
the
you want.
shit. I own Garth's shit
Yeah.
and all that other stuff.
Sell it to the country music hall.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the country music hall would want that at some point.
Yeah, at least someone
I
standing
could turn it
near
into the world's biggest ball of Garth poo. And that would
set up
then now it's a
shop.
roadside attraction.
Yeah.
I'll say you could turn to the world's biggest ball, Garth Poo, but he could make a bigger one the next morning. No problem. By the way, I went to we played Cleveland last night. I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame during the day.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't love it, honestly.
I've never. Yeah.
There was too much noosh. It's like, look, it's the suit the Beatles wore on Ed Sullivan, and here's the drum head from the drummer from Green Day. It's like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Not
quite the
all
same.
things there are created equal.
Yeah, when it's guys that are still doing it, unless it's the Stones or something, then yeah, I'm generally not interested.
Yeah, but even like good stuff, it's just like even like the Nirvana stuff, it's just like maybe I'm too old. It just feels recent. It's like I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see Elvis and.
I'm with you. I want to see stuff that was a big deal before I remember it all happening
Yeah.
in my lifetime.
Some of that stuff I could have been at the show. It was something that makes it not that
Right.
fun.
Yeah.
I've never been there, but some people or some bands who are in, from what I've seen, it looks like what they would have at like a nice Planet Hollywood or something along
Exactly.
those lines,
Hard
or a
Rock
Hard Rock.
Cafe.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
you walk in there and they're like, this year you can vote for the people going in this year.
Yeah.
It's like, vote for Rage Against the Machine. I'm like,
What did they-
I remember their first record.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying they don't I think they deserve to be in there, but what did they put in there that you would want to go see
Yeah.
from a band like that? Like the Beatles, okay,
like
you got the
like
the
a
Sgt.
flannel
Pepper's
shirt that
things.
Morello had tied around his waist at some point.
Right. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. Is the cool stuff is so cool that it makes the other. There was the handwritten lyrics from John Lennon, "In My Life." you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
That's
I-
spectacular.
Which is great. But it to me it looks worse when you got like Lady Gaga's dress like 10, 20 feet away.
Yeah.
The
Right.
meat one?
Yeah.
Oh no. I mean,
No, they ate that one.
yeah, she ate that after the show. I guess.
That's right.
That's I think you're lucky that you get to do that because you were playing there. Like part of me wants to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but I would never take a trip to Cleveland to do it.
Well, that's the thing is, that's why I went. I'm like, I'm never gonna come to
Never.
Cleveland to do that.
No.
I'm probably never gonna come to Cleveland again. No offense to the audience, who literally half the audience had FaceTime videos up, like showing their friends. I'm like,
Yeah.
couldn't it be? Shouldn't you have to pay $5 for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
It's like, how about me and you guys? You want to go to the Wheeler show? No. How about you go and I'll sit at home.
Yeah,
and
we can
face
save
Yeah.
money on tickets.
But I was
Yeah,
literally
I'll
the
watch.
whole. I'd never seen it before. Last night, Cleveland. This should be a lazy city. I would say there were 30 people with their phones in the air, holding, and I was seeing other people on their phones. I thought they were playing me
Just
videos.
the whole time.
And I looked closer, and it was people holding it up, and so their friends could watch it on FaceTime.
Yeah, I'd hate that.
I've thought about asking people to do that for movies.
Oh my
Can you FaceTime
What a fat guy
Black
move that
Panther
is.
for me?
Bring me some popcorn and hold up your phone.
The
I
only time,
want to watch it from my toilet.
the only time I did that I thought counted was I couldn't make it to one of my uncle's weddings, and I had my cousin FaceTime me in just to say, like, sorry. I called my uncle later, sorry I couldn't
Yeah.
be there, but it was a beautiful ceremony, which it wasn't. I just,
Yeah.
but it made me,
Right.
made me feel like
Right? I think that's the right move.
Yeah, I
you
think
don't do
that
that
works.
for a fucking concert.
No.
Have you
No.
been to Cleveland? Like the actual city?
No, I've only flown
The
through there.
airport,
Yeah.
same here.
They-
It's not worth going
we
I
could
think
do
the
the sh-
airport's the nicest place there.
Oh, Jesus, that's
Yeah.
awful.
That's terrible. We
And
could
they
do the
can't
show
even
from
get
there.
a subway right.
They have a studio there. They bring radio shows in.
They do.
To the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a station set up.
Maybe
there.
that's the angle. Because I'm not going to just go. I'm with you.
Oh no, I think there's a
I-
Sirius station.
I would
inside
need
there.
to go there for work to do it because
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to
Well, I
Cleveland.
would say there's enough cool stuff to make it worth your day. But like
Yeah,
I said,
that's
overall,
it.
as an overall thing, there was like a floor dedicated to the history of rock and roll, and also 2 floors dedicated to the history of music videos. Which don't.
that
make
seems
sense.
backwards.
Yeah, a little
Very
bit.
backwards.
Yeah.
Wheeler Walker Jr., what are you going to play?
Well, I was gonna play, if I can remember it. My new single is called "Fuck You with the Lights On."
Love it.
Okay.
A little background on the song. So, I have a publicist who I overpay, but he was like, he needs a quote for this single. So I
Yeah.
just text him. I go, because he was sending it out to people. He described the song. I go, text, you want to make him real short, so I'll just keep this short. I go, when you love someone enough, you want to see it going in.
Yeah.
That's why this is a love song to me. So I wrote
I
this song
agree.
called "Fuck You with the
True.
Lights On" as a love song to my wife. This is from my new album, which you were gonna plug before. I'll let you do it now.
Yeah, WW3. Available November 30th. You can pre-order now and exclusive bundles at WheelerWalkerJr.com.
Or you can pre-order on iTunes and Amazon too, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
Do you want me to go ahead and play it?
Did you bring any promotional copies so that we don't have to buy it?
I have not seen a physical copy yet. I can email you.
ass.
the-
I'm kidding,
I
man.
can email you an MP3.
Thank you.
But I think I get the physical copies like next week or something.
That's
And those CDs that I'll get boxes of CDs that no one's gonna buy because they're just gonna stream it.
Pretty much, yeah. There's the last guy in America who buys
I do like
compact
CDs.
discs.
I like the artwork.
Hot
and
Wings just wants to
lyrics.
read your liner notes.
I do. I like liner
now
notes.
that I'm-
I like to see who the engineers were and things.
That's what's funny too is I didn't have room to put a lot of the stuff. I just said it's like no one reads it anyway. I just put a little line like all album info on the website, because I'm sick of spending all this space and all these pages on like
Yeah.
liner notes.
Yeah.
And I think I even put I'd like to the people spend pages on thank yous. I go, I want to thank no one. Fuck if you did, you know who you are, and if not, go fuck off.
Yeah.
Just like, I'm not going to spend time thanking people who are going to fucking stream it on Spotify.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So want me to go ahead and play?
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
see if I got it right now. Trying to warm up. When I fuck you with the lights on, I wanna do it all night long. Wanna see them old titties flapping. Flip that switch, baby, make it happen. Come on, honey, do we have a deal? I'll split your legs in the electric bill. Girl, I'll write you a love song. If I can fuck you with the lights on. something different about you. Makes me wanna try something brand new. So let's get you back to my place. We ain't got no time to waste. I wanna put a big smile on your face. Wanna fuck you with the lights on. I wanna do it all night long. Wanna see them old titties flapping. Flip that switch, baby, make it happen. Come on, honey, do we have a deal? I'll split your legs in the electric bill. Girl, I'll write you a love, 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 love song. If I can fuck you with the lights on. There's a lot of things I can't unsee. If you'd met my exes, girl, you'd agree. Cause when the lights came on, hell, it even scared my dog. Now his tail is wagging all over the place. Wanna fuck you with the lights on. Wanna do it all night long. Wanna see them old titties flapping. Flip that switch, baby, make it happen. Come on, honey, do we have a deal? I'll split your legs in the electric bill. Girl, I'll write you a love, 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 love song. If I can fuck you with the lights on. Well, fuck going green, 'cause your tight pussy needs to be seen. When I fuck you with the lights on, I wanna do it all night long. Wanna see them old titties flapping. Flip that switch, baby, make it happen. Come on, honey, do we have a deal? I'll split your legs in the electric bill. Girl, I'll write you a love, 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 love song. If I can fuck you with the lights on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wheeler
How's
Walker
that?
Jr.
It's
That was
cold in here.
that
It's
was
hard-
fantastic.
it's hard for me to get
Yeah,
warmed
yeah.
up.
It is.
That's so funny, man.
That's awesome. Now that song is available for pre-download if you purchase the album on iTunes. And so I had played it in the car a couple times yesterday, and then hearing you now, that hook is buried in my brain. So I will be walking through O'Hare Airport today, or even our airport here, muttering, "I will fuck you with the lights on."
Yeah.
And
Yeah, people
that's
always say
fine
that's-
with it's just us.
People are just humming these songs around town, which makes me put a smile on my face.
It's
I bet.
catchy, man.
I bet.
Are we allowed to talk about non-Wheeler related things? No.
What do you mean?
Well,
Like-
you've got. I just saw on your Wikipedia page that you're working with Netflix to do an animated series.
Yeah, we can't. I can't
No.
really talk about that because it's kind of underground. People put shit on Wikipedia that ain't really right, you know.
Oh, so
Yeah, that definitely does
I
happen.
gotcha. Well, congratulations or not.
Yeah, okay.
Congratulations, or I'm very sorry.
Or fuck it.
Wheeler, great to see you in person.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Can I say just because I'm not used to be on the air being able to say fuck? Just say
You
fuck.
can say whatever you
I want
want.
to say
I-
fucking thank you guys.
Thank you. Fucking thank you, man.
Fucking
Thanks
thank
for
you.
I
fucking
appreciate
coming
it.
in.
And thank you for the black lung of this building.
Yeah. If we weren't traveling, I'd
Yeah.
be at your show tonight.
Yeah.
I
Where are you traveling to?
We're doing the show from Green Bay tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we
no
have to
way.
So like
fly
we're
out
getting
this
done here and
afternoon.
driving to the airport to fly there.
And what do you do? Do you go to the football game? Is that,
No, this time we're
you're
just
going to Green Bay for the fun.
you
of
do
it.
the morning show with the crowd, have some
Oh, cool.
fun. and-
It's one of our stations, yeah.
that would be
From our
great. By
affiliate.
the way, we do it in Nashville a couple times a year. If we could get it when you're in town and you could come out, it's
I'll be
usually
there. When are you gonna be there?
the next time is in January.
February.
No, January.
Is
for
it
sure.
January? Yeah, I don't have it written down.
We're going to be there. Actually, it'd be great if you're in town. We do a morning show and then a night show where it's no FCC. And we
See, that'd be awesome too.
The
'cause
last
then-
couple of years
then
we
I
did
can
it.
Have the radio, or I can, in enemy territory, tell all these motherfuckers, oh, you want
Right.
to be on the radio? Sorry, make better fucking music.
Right. The last couple of years we did it at the Wild Horse. And
Okay, cool.
it'd be awesome. You know, you don't have to commit to anything, but we're going to be there January 11th on Friday to do the show in the morning, and then we'll do the Free Bearonomics live at
I'll
night
say,
show.
unless I'm touring, which I don't want to tour in January. I've noticed it gets cold everywhere I tour.
Yeah.
So
It's not great.
I should be around.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Just commit.
that would be
Well, you know
great.
what?
That
I'm
would
booked.
be amazing.
Book
All right.
it.
Cool. Done.
Wheeler Walker Jr. That's it. We're shutting it down. Steve, you got it? You want me to do it? I'm doing it.